We are at the Evergreen Speedway for the 6th race of Season 3 of the SCRL Rainbow Dash Truck Series. The 2 truck of Jay Jefferson, who just won the last race at Portland, will be leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the number 6 of Alexander Rowe. Points leader Brian Fox will be starting in the 20th spot, way back there for our championship points leader. There he is. So we are at the Evergreen Speedway for the 3rd time in series history. In Season 1, Brian Fox, our championship points leader, won that race. And in Season 2, Riley Spurley-Tube won that event. So Jay Jefferson looking for another win this season. And this is an interesting stat I just noticed coming into this race. We have never had a first-time race winner. I mean, damn it. We have never had, why did I say that for? We've never had a first-time winner. Of course we had. We have never had a driver win back-to-back races. So, yeah. And no, I'm not going to edit that out. That can be a blooper reel where I messed up on. Of course, we announcers, we can mess up as well. I mean, jeez. So we have never had a driver win back-to-back races. We've had drivers win multiple times in a season, but we've never had a driver win back-to-back. Jay Jefferson has that opportunity here today at Evergreen after winning at Portland. So without any further ado, here's the command for the 6th time here in Season 3 of the Truck Series.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off. If you are not a fan of these short tracks, I have good news. The next race, we will be going to the 1 mile in New Hampshire. So, yeah. And just like the Real Truck Series, we are mirroring their real schedule back in 1997. So you can go on any site and see what races are in that season. That's what we will be doing for this series. So another short track, Jay Jefferson in the 2, looking for his 3rd Truck Series win and 2nd in a row. But of course, he has 32 other drivers that are going to try and stop him. Pace truck pulls in, pulling the belts tight. We are racing 20 laps here at the Evergreen Speedway. And Jay Jefferson puts the hammer down. We are racing here at Evergreen for the 3rd time here in the Truck Series. Sebastian Torres already on his back bumper, trying to get around him. Head off towards turn number 2. Heading down the backstretch. Alexander Rowe fighting hard on the outside, trying to get a run. Still trying. But Jefferson will clear coming off of turn number 4. And Jay will lead the first lap. 1 down, 19 laps to go. Sebastian Torres takes over 2nd place in the Quaker State Chevrolet owned by Hendrick Motorsports. Marco Yepes in the 01 truck right behind him. Alexander Rowe still fighting on the outside. This is going to allow these 2 to pull away, just like he did 1 race ago at Portland. 3 wide between 2 team trucks, the 20 and the 21. And Sebastian Torres has cleared the 6. So he is now after, we got a truck on pit road. That's the 7 of Treadle. Sebastian hounding the 2 truck. Sebastian Torres is a former race winner in this series. He won on the short track at Flemington Speedway. So these 2 drivers have won on short tracks before. As you see, Tim Randolph, another good run. Still looking for that first Truck Series win. And there's our points leader way in the back for some reason. And you see Tim Randolph defending against the number 8 truck. So Randolph keeps 5th. Here comes the 6th. This is for 2nd. Alexander Rowe. He's looking for his first Truck Series win. But they are all chasing the 2 truck as we got 14 laps to go this time by. Jay Jefferson led all but 1 lap at Portland. He is looking to be a dominator here today and write his name in history books as the first repeat winner in a Truck Series race in terms of back-to-back wins. As Sebastian is trying to retake over 2nd place. This is not good for these drivers because the more they battle, the more Jay will pull away, just like he did at Portland. As here comes the 77 truck, Diego Yepes. He wants a top 5 spot. As the 8 almost scraped the wall there. And you see the 16, he's running his special paint scheme. Gold for the 100th anniversary for Napa Auto Parts. Sebastian has pulled away now from 3rd and 4th. So we'll have to see if the 24 can catch up to the 2. As 12 laps to go for Jay Jefferson. And Truck Series history will be written today if he can survive for 12 more laps. Yeah, if you don't like these short tracks, I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do about it. But the next few races should be better after we go to I-70 Speedway. So we got one more short track after this before we head to the 1 mile at New Hampshire. Then we go to Texas, then Bristol, Nazareth, the Milwaukee Mile, Louisville, Colorado, Heartland Park, Topeka for the first road course event of the season. Then we'll go to IRP, Flemington, Nashville, Watkins Glen, Richmond, Martinsville, Sears Point. That should be a fun race. Mesa Marlin, California, Phoenix, and Las Vegas rounds out the field schedule that these drivers will have to race on. And we are single file for the first quite a few spots as the 88 Carter Friesian, our season opener winner at Walt Disney World, trying to have a good run. The short tracks do not really have that much action, and there's nothing I can do. It's just how it is. 8 laps to go for Jay Jefferson. He has a 0.08 of a second lead over Sebastian Torres. There it is, 8 laps to go. Let's see who has the fastest lap. That would be the 01 of Marco Yepes. So Marco's having a fast truck. The lead is now 1.07. As you see, our points leader, Brian Fox, has moved up a couple spots, trying to go around Gusto Arachoa, who's running a different paint scheme for this race. Southern Pride Trucking, the truck that Bobby Hamilton Sr. drove in 1997. As Brian Fox will try and go past him and gain 3 points. The front 10 seem to have settled down a little bit, as Jay Jefferson is way wide. That will allow the 24 and the 6 to close in with 6 laps to go. They cut down 0.02 of a second of Jay's lead. Alexander Rowe and Sebastian Torres seem to be drafting with each other, which is not uncommon for a short track, to try and gain some ground on the 2 truck as we get 5 laps to go for Jay Jefferson and history. He gained 100th of a second that lap. Nothing much more to say, really. This has been another calm race. Here comes the 8. Mia Saldou trying to go around Tim Randolph. Good run for Mia. 3 laps to go. And the lead is now 0.04 of a second. So they closed in again. Of course, catching is one thing, passing is another, as the 6, Alexander Rose, going for second. He has to go now. But Sebastian Torres fights on the outside to keep second place. 2 laps to go next time by for Jay Jefferson. He's got 2 hungry challengers right behind him. Sebastian closing in ever so slowly. Here we go. 2 laps to go. If caution comes out, we will go green, white, checkered. 2 to go for Jay Jefferson, which ironically enough is his truck number. Into turn 2, Sebastian Torres is there. He is there. Up. He pulls down low. Into turn 3, can he complete the pass? Here we go, into turn 4. White flag, 1 lap to go. The 2 truck led that lap. Into turn 1, into turn 2. Down the back stretch. Jay is trying to fight. He's trying to fight back. Into turn 3. Sebastian trying to clear. I think he's got it. And at the final turn, Sebastian Torres is going to steal one. He wins here at Evergreen. Wow, he timed that pass perfectly. Here are your race results. Sebastian Torres scores the win by leading only the last lap in a last lap pass. Have you ever? Well, probably a couple times, but yeah. Second is Jay Jefferson for the 2nd race in a row. He leads all but 1 lap. However, this time he was passed on the last lap. So Jay Jefferson's shot of winning back-to-back races is over, ruined by Sebastian Torres. 3rd is Alexander Rowe. 4th, Marco Yepes. 5th is Diego Yepes. 6th is Eli Bright. 7th, Max Anderson. 8th is Bafo Tsakdo. 9th is Maria Valvarez. And 10th is Mia Saudu. Rest of your race results. We had 32 trucks finish the race on the lead lap. Truttle, the only driver, 1 lap down due to a flat tire. That's why he pitted during the race. So that is it for the short track here at Evergreen. An exciting finish to the race, and we will take you to victory lane with the number 24 of Sebastian Torres, if there is one. Here are the point standings after the 6th race of the season at Evergreen. Brian Fox continues to be our points leader. He has a 36-point lead now over Zachary Fitzwater. 3rd is Walt Disney World race winner Carter Friesian, 40 points behind. 4th is Tim Randolph, 51 points behind. And 5th is Bafu Sakdu, 57 points behind. 6th is Alexander Rowe. 7th is Maria Valvarez. 8th is Max Anderson. 9th, Marco Yepes. And 10th is Steve Larker, our winner at Homestead. 11th is Mohamed Zain Abdullah. 12th, Richard Torres. 13th, Mia Saudu. 14th, Simon Fox. 15th, Macaron Asdu. 16th, Marcus Sanchez. 17th, Sebastian Torres, who gained 13 spots with his win at Evergreen. 18th is Jay Jefferson, so close to winning back-to-back races. 19th, Gusta Archoa, and 20th is Zaptos Amridos. 21st, Diego Yepes. 22nd, Joe Jefferson. 23rd, Greg Lee, our winner at Tucson. 24th, Gustavin Oldenburg. 25th, Salmon Oskin. 26th, James Stabile. 27th, Yang Carnelli. 28th, Shuttle. 29th, Kekawatline. And 30th is Al Lagacy. 31st, Jason Larker. 32nd is Keith Stevens. 33rd is Phoenix race winner Evan Rudd. 34th, Eli Bright. 35th, Derek Edison. 36th, Jeff Bright. 37th, Riley Spurley-Tube. 38th, Jimmy Potter. 39th, Gatlin Downey. And 40th is Joshua Rush. And then for our Rookie of the Year point standings, Carter Friesian continues to hold the point lead. He has a 1-point lead over Marco Yepes. And we have 18 rookies battling for Rookie of the Year here in Season 3 of the Truck Series. And that is your point standings after the 6th race of the season at Evergreen. We will next see you at the 7th race of the season at the I-70 Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.